Alright. It's my birthday, so I get to pick the deck. I've played this before, Rowan. It's almost exactly the same as I played it last. I actually couldn't tell you exactly what has changed since the last time I played it. But the deck list is one of my favorite commanders because it's one of the most unique commanders in what it's doing. It is a true combo deck. A lot of cards in your deck care about comboing. I should actually say what this does. You tap this, and then your spells are discounted equal to how much life you've lost. So you want to lose life on your turn in some way, and then tap this, and then discount things. This deck can function very well with a discount of just 2, and extremely well with a discount of 3. Don't really need to do 4. In fact, there's actually not many cards at all in this deck. I don't even think Breach might not even be right. But there's not a lot of things that it discounts beyond that number. So, like, 3 is the sweet spot. You have things like this, pay 3 instantly, then tap this. The biggest vulnerability of this deck is this thing dying, which most of the games I lose involve my opponent having killed this. There's not much in the way of maybe avoiding that. I think we could probably get... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take out Breach and add... Now that I'm thinking about it. I play this deck a lot. But I don't play it a ton. But I do. It's one of the commanders I do actually play off stream. Maybe a bit more opportunities to play this on turn 2 might help. But, yeah, so you just tap it, and then you just storm off. There are a lot of lines, and a lot of them are really unique when it comes to actually killing your opponent. You know what? I don't want Necropotence either. Now that I'm looking at all the cards that have kind of been disappointing me when I play them. It's funny to say Necropotence isn't great here, but it hasn't been. I want another treasure card on turn 1. Maybe the dog. Yeah, Goldhound, actually. I think that's alright. So yeah, we just try to storm, and then we try to win. So, let's see what happens. A lot of interesting lines. A lot of interesting lines. The midweek thing looks like an absolute nightmare. That's such a nightmare. I drafted so bad. Do I have worst fears? Happy birthday, thank you. I don't know if I have worst fears, actually. I can look at it after. I'm not sure. On the draw, maybe too slow. Yeah, it's probably way too slow on the draw. Slightly less bad. Still kind of not great, though. Thank you, thank you. Merry Birthmas. Happy birthday to you as well. No way you kill this. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, I just leave up removal for my opponent's commander, maybe? I think so, right? Yeah. Alright, that was probably worst case scenario. I mean, I could have cast it. I don't know. My hand needs something first, though. What? My opponent just Recruiter the Guarded their own card that they just tutored for. I mean, I've seen a lot of things in Magic. I don't think I've ever seen someone do that. But alright. They didn't even use the Chrome Box. They could have just held the Chrome Box for a future turn. I don't understand. I don't get it. Alright, well, apparently my opponent had just literally everything they could ask for, so it doesn't matter anyways. You got it. Okay. I just had everything they could possibly ask for, anyways. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna... Wait, what were we talking about? Fear of missing out? Oh, worst fears. Oh yeah, I forgot about this card. This was one of the cards I was talking about last time I played it. Thank you. To be fair, everybody, my birthday was yesterday, alright? I was doing things on my birthday, so I didn't stream. But that's why it says late birthday. You know what, I think I am going to craft this. This is one of the decks I actually play a lot, and I did talk about this card last time. I was playing this and how I wanted it. Maybe I'll just do it. Look, it's my birthday. I can do what I want. I get to craft. It's my mythic. Goldspan Dragon has been underwhelming. So is Fable, actually. I can probably do without Coveted Prize. No. Let's try to not play with Brass's Bounty, maybe? That card's been a little wishy-washy, but so is Goldspan Dragon, actually. Yeah, I think Goldspan Dragon's a little bit more... to me. Alright, we have Worst Fears. Fortunately, I haven't needed it, but it is another win condition. Like, I wouldn't say you have to craft it. There's not a lot of decks where I think it's really great, but... On the draw against an aggro deck, again. Alright. This looks like a turn 1 Faithless Looting. Alright, not as aggressive as I thought it was going to be. What does this do? Okay. Don't really care about my life total. So, Grape Shot kind of needs some serious help, and it's not going to help me win off the top. So I'm going to mulligan it. Okay, well, just another deck that kills my commander. Like I said, that's kind of the thing you do to make me lose the game. Well, at least it wasn't an aggro deck, I guess. They probably didn't want to do that, but we'll see. I'll say hello. You do not want to wheel my hand here. Wow. Okay, well now you must have drawn something. You had to have drawn something. Otherwise, that was probably not a good idea. They did not. Alright. Looks like no killing of the Rowan. Interesting. So, let's fetch shock. Discount to 3. I do need... I mean, it's possible. Alright, so fetch shock. Looks like 3 is the only thing we can really do, right? I could play Bolas Citadel first, that's not productive. Alright, we're in on 3 then. So, Bolas' Citadel? No, I think I sacked my commander to this. This is where it gets hard. This is where we have to use our mind. Command zone. I can't peer. This cost discount of 3. So 4? This costs 4. Play Crick. No. The One Ring? No. Uh-oh. So, okay, Coveted Prize costs 2. Let's play this. Play Shieldred? Get rid of a... mountain. Okay, alright, okay, okay. Okay, alright. I don't need duress. My opponent clearly has nothing. Even though they're floating priority, I don't know what it is, I'm not going to cast duress. Underworld Breach now. Pillage. Get rid of the other land. I don't need you or you. Or you. Yes! Oh, this deck is so fun. It's so... The lines are so deep. The lines are so deep. We could sit here and think for quite a while. I mean... I'm sure there's a better way to, like... Oh, it's so hard to find out. Like, you can't practice in a void because you can't, like, have a commander against the stupid test bot. So it's kind of hard to practice the deck. But when it gets going, it's got stuff happening. So I don't know what Storm was. It was 8. We could cast this, I think, 2 more times. Yeah, I think 2 or actually 3 more times. We're netting mana. We have tutors. We can brass his bounty again for even more mana. So we don't have omniscience, but it's pretty close. I can also cast Gristlebrand. I have enough health that I don't die now to it. And then Shieldred means I can draw my whole deck. So yeah, we have it with just Gristlebrand Shieldred here. And from there, if I have like 70 life and a bunch of cards, it's basically guaranteed I will cast something's like even more scary that wins the game. I think I can probably find a way to get. Yeah, I can. I can get more mana for like tendrils and just tendrils my opponent. So, nice. My stream is very well. Oh, nice. Love it. Well, I haven't won with Worst Fears yet, and it does not just straight up win the game, like tendrils. But yeah, I guess it's nice. It does also involve you passing the turn back, which means you didn't do the thing, which is win. So it's not like... I don't know, I think tendrils is probably just better for winning the game, but people will just concede when you steal their turn. So that there is merit there, for sure. Just like Emrakul. Your opponent has no cards in hand, you cast Emrakul to just scoop, even though they could just... like, it's just fine. Alright. Oh, I didn't cast Strike It Rich, I'm an idiot. I top decked the answer. Oh well. Oop. Could just cast Bolas' Citadel. Could just do that. Or I guess I can lose all my lands to something land destruction-y. Yep, that works too. Hide the red source? No, that doesn't make sense. Alright. Is what it is. This is why I wanted to hide the red source. So I can't do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything. Okay, a bit weird. I still don't have a reanimate. Can probably try to do something next turn? Probably? I've never seen anything like this before. If that was anything but an exile effect, I think we're fine because we can reanimate, but of course it was an exile effect, so nothing matters. Yep, you got it. Okay, well, that was boring. Kind of cool, though. I've never seen that. I've never seen anything close to that. I would say most games you're not winning with land destruction, but that was a game where they did. I probably could have actually won if I held the Dragon Skull Summit like I said I wanted to when I played it anyways. If I held it and had the red source, I think we could have actually won. Because we don't really need our mana. Alright, yeah. That is to say, I could also still lose. But, I don't know. Now we'll never know. This needs to draw something, and I'm not gonna keep that. This also needs to draw something, but we'll see. Oh man, look at that sliver. Look how cool that sliver is my opponent displayed. Isn't that a cool sliver? Oh, I can't exile this. Alright. I thought I could. I keep doing that with Chrome Mox. Oh wow, it died. No way. We got a little new tap symbol on our fetch lands from the patch today, I guess. Oh wow, it died. No way. I think I can afford to go for it again one more time. Oh wait, can I? Nope, never mind. I just straight up cannot cast it. Never mind. I thought I could cast it again. Alright. Enters the Ragavan and gets an extra spell with the fight. Amazing. Gotta love these sliver decks with their sliver cards. Oh, cool, lands. Alright, well. You'll have to excuse me, I can't really do much against the best cards in every color in the same deck. Don't know what you want from me. Kinda hard to beat the best of each color from a sliver deck. It's a human, right? Yeah. I'm gonna risk it, not play this turn one. We'll see. Okay, I got another one. I will just play that one. Well, apparently would have just lost instantly to Mana Drain there, so I guess that worked out. I don't have the wind necessarily out of hand right now. Lightning Bolt, that thing. I can tap this and discount a bajillion. Suppose I will. Always casting this. Lightning Bolt that. Feed the Swarm the enchantment. I think I'm just all in. I think we're just all in here. Yeah, we're just all in. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna win. It's possible I was drawing cards, but I don't know if I... It would have been kind of crazy to win from this spot. My opponent was over it, though. I mean, the value is through the roof. And, yeah, I mean, Cavern of Souls, you know, stupid Mana Drain, get wrecked. Alright. Cool. I didn't expect someone to concede that early. I would always make my opponent show me. I'm always making him show me. Cool. Another cool thing about this deck is, like, every win is just so different. You just win in so many different ways. Maybe it wasn't Mana Drain because I didn't cast it anyways. I don't know. We got the turn 2 commander consistently taken care of, but the payoffs have been light. Alright, well, we're on the draw against the best thing in the game. I probably have to answer that, or I'd probably just lose the game, so... Yeah, we're gonna just get rid of... Yeah, we're getting rid of that. We're getting rid of that. And I'll try to cast Grief for real next turn. Okay, that's just better. Yep. I'm not gonna cast Grief. Get rid of... I could actually just now get rid of Grief. I think I should, yeah. Alright. We're over it. Let's play you. Let's play you. That can go in the graveyard pretty easily. And I guess I'll just pass? I'm not going to cash this 2/2 in for a treasure. I could do that next turn, actually, if I want to. I don't really care about my opponent's commander, as far as I'm to understand it. Yeah, it's fine as it is right now. You don't swing? What are you... Well, I'm swinging. Alright, so I need a way to lose life, which I don't have. I can't find it either, actually. Yeah, I can't find it and then also cast it. We can reanimate Gristlebrand, and maybe that's just good enough? Maybe? It's a mono-green deck. Sometimes it really doesn't care what you're doing, ever, but... I do lose a bunch of life, but again, I can't actually... I can't do anything. I don't have any mana. But yeah, alright, we'll do that. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on. Wait a minute, I have Dark Ritual still. Because I didn't Dark Ritual the Grief. We can float 2 black mana and maybe make something of it. This is possible. It's possible. Let's see, did we make something of it? We did not. If I do it again, I can discount for lethal? No way. Right? 22... Oh, it's one off! No! It's one off! Oh, it's one off. Okay, it's one off with the ribbons, because yeah, it's one off. Oh, it's so close! That would have been the coolest lethal. Alright, so I have to get this. Get that. Okay. Alright. Maybe we can still kill them? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have Lightning Bolt. I think that pushes me over the edge. So... Lightning Bolt face. I think we found it. Oh, this deck is 21. I love this deck so much. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, these lines. I'll tell you, every game you win is so different. I didn't even see that. Like, that wasn't part of... I've never done that before. I've never actually killed someone with ribbons, ever. That's... Wow. Yeah, see, oh, man. I think the most impressive play this game was getting Mox with the tutor. I think of all the decisions I made that could have ruined everything, I'm pretty proud of myself that I made the right choice rather quickly too. Rather quickly. So that's a good sign. I've played enough of this that I can maybe not rope out all the time. All right, cool. Really nice. Oh, I love this deck. It's so fun. Yeah, it's disgusting when your opponent doesn't kill your commander, so it's nice there, but when your opponent kills your commander, it doesn't look like that at all. Doesn't look like that at all. That's another game where Worst Fears wouldn't just win, though. Now, they do lose their turn, so there's something there, but, like, they don't just, like, it's, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. That was great, though. I think that was the largest Rowan tap I've ever had. See, now we're against an opponent who doesn't really let me have my commander. So, ripskis. We haven't had a Ragavan game yet. Actually, I haven't had a Ragavan game in... I don't even know. Oh, my chair is squeaking. Oh, it's another Mox player. It's another Mox player. Priority on their own turn and not mine. Another Mox player. VV Mox, mulligan for it every game. Well, if they cast it this turn, I'm killing it. If they don't cast this turn, I think I'm not leaving up mana. Alright, looks like it's Mox Amber. Doesn't look like it's Chrome Mox. I probably would have just cast VV there. Although, that, I mean, to be said, that might not be the case. I'm going to do nothing. I'm gonna do nothing. I think Ragavan mana is an escalating issue that must be dealt with, and there's no reason to lose to Mana Drain, because I would lose to Mana Drain. That doesn't look like a VV enjoyer. Okay, that's not a VV enjoying land. That's odd. It's highly unusual, actually. It's very strange. Okay, I don't get it. I mean, at this point, there's nothing but a counterspell. Any reason to put anything on the stack? I'm not sure. If they Mana Drain this, I don't necessarily lose, and I don't really need it. Yeah. Because if they... Okay, there's no Mana Drain. How are you not just blitzing VV? Wow. Okay. Fair enough. There's still a Mox in there I'm super confident about. We'll make a move now. It's only getting worse. Let's pay 3 life. Could be a problem to pay 3 life. No, I don't really care. Actually, yes, I do. No, I don't. Alright. That just straight up worked. This is one of those opponents who has the Mox but doesn't play it. Play it on time, I mean. Crew is, or Saddle is 3. I don't lose to Wash Away. We can actually get Wash Away and survive. If they don't have it, I saddle. Oh, wait. Something good, please? Arcane Signet. I am fine with casting that. Actually, no, I'm not, because if they bounce it, it goes back to my opponent. No, I don't really care. My opponent would have to proceed to actually bounce it for that to matter. This is life lost. So I'll turn... Yeah, we'll just turn our treasure tokens into permanents. Why not? Or permanent permanents. Permanent permanents. Phoebe doesn't really play a lot of sweepers. And it's also currently not in play. I can cast Worst Fears next turn. I can do a bunch of different things, actually. A bunch of stuff we can do. My opponent had to think about their extra turn for more than 2 seconds. Interesting. Sure. I like their lands. I don't think I've even seen this before. Yeah, they already played a land. Alright, so we can cap our stuff out. And do I swing with the... Yeah, so I crew... How much? I don't really need to discount a bajillion. Alright, we're just going to swing like this and be boring. Actually, I can swing with both of these because it's 2 extra damage. My opponent is at 10. And I want to push damage. So I kill my opponent. Okay, they just didn't block. I feel like at this point you have to block. But they didn't. Very strange. So we have 5. Discount 5. Okay, for the sake of playing it, because I've never played it, I will. But I'm sure there's a different way to win if I, like, tutor up tendrils. Oh, wait, I think I actually can just straight up tutor tendrils here. I can also recast my commander, that's funny. But yeah, all right, we can win with tendrils here. I'm gonna win with tendrils. I'm not gonna not do that. But we did steal our opponent's next turn, so technically we could have like kept back blockers and stole their turn and made them lose this in combat, and then put it to the graveyard so they can't get it again. But yeah. Alright. We haven't... I don't think we had a Tendrils win today, so... We won in 2 different ways that game. Look at that. We cast the card. And apparently I'm completing all of my quests. Look at that. My nose. Can't breathe. Oh, it's another Italy player. Alright. I guess on the bright side, I've never won this flip. But it's a flip I've never needed to win. They didn't have a 1-drop. Oh my goodness. Man, look at that hand full of interaction. Look at that green player's hand with cards that interact with you. Look at that. Alright, so you... Oh man, look at that really, really good top deck. That lets him play Atali next turn. Wow, crazy. So I have to get Blood Crypt here, which is kind of sad. Oh, I played the wrong land. No Blood Crypt. Okay. I'm gonna flip this coin out of spite. Lose the flip, as per usual. Opponent gets Rampant Growth. Alright, we can probably beat that. Actually, maybe not. Ooh, excuse me. They flip Atali and I lose the game. The One Ring buys me a turn. I don't really know what I'm doing with that turn. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. Maybe they just don't flip it? Sure. Okay, actually, I go to... Okay. I'm not even going to bother trying to flip that coin. You know me, having never won a coin flip in my life. Pass. Okay, alright. We got to this point, and I still have Blood Crypt in my deck. So that actually worked out that I accidentally played the wrong land. Discount it by more. And 4 is what we'll do. Correct. I don't know if I'm supposed to surveil 2. Maybe I can once. Okay, I don't want either of those. Alright, try again. That's a card. So I can get Brass's Bounty. What's the storm count? Does anyone know? I sure don't. Maybe it says it on the card. 4? Okay, that's not enough. Brass's Bounty gives me a bunch of mana. This is discounted by 4. But what is that doing? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. No, I don't have enough black. Oh, I don't have enough black. Oof. No black. Nightmare. Yeah, we're just gonna draw, I guess. Rip. That is what it is. Okay. Well, I'm not dead this turn, but definitely didn't find a line. If there was a line to be had, I definitely didn't find it. Did they proliferate with that? Oh, they did. They proliferated. You've got to be kidding me. Not only did my opponent instantly do that, they just drew that. Like, that's insane. There's no way they're a proliferate deck with poison. There's no way they're playing this. I would guarantee you that's the first time they've ever done that. That's insane. Wow. Alright. Well, look. I died to Infect instead of Atali, I guess. But, yeah, wow. That's crazy. I will never see that again. Proliferate the last poison counter. What a disgusting line. Unbelievable. That's disgusting. Happy birthday to you too, my friend. Yeah, we'll duress. Are you gonna Dark Ritual in response? Innocent Blood seems a little lackluster. I did take their land. Well, they drew one. Silly me. I didn't even notice that. That was the land in their hand. Okay. Okay. They gave me a card. So, always Rowan. Sack the Dark Confidant? Are you not swinging? Should be swinging at me. I think. Okay. 2. Good start. And ooh, excuse me. I'm out here just dying. What are you? Oh wait, no, that can't target. Okay, all right, you're good. You're good. Let's get rid of you and you. Let's play Mountain. We have 2 discount. We can have more, but then we can't really cast anything. I think we're going in on 2, which is not a win the game scenario. So I probably just should suck it up and not do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, does that change anything? There, that. There. No, it doesn't. Tap it. Red. Cast that. Okay, I have to make something of this. I have to make something of it. This feels kind of lame, but I can reanimate Shieldred if I want. No, we're just going to do this. Okay, we're going to just cast Shieldred and pass. Because that's scarier than my commander, and it's in play, and I don't feel terrible about it. There's still an opportunity to do things next turn, and we have a scarier thing than my commander. According to most players. I would probably still kill Rowan here, because you don't want me to untap with it, but most people see this as a lightning rod. But like, I can't win without Rowan next turn. I can win without Shieldred. Alright, they do kill my commander, but that's because they could not target Shieldred. Unfortunate. I'm going to put it to the command zone. I can recast it. Well, they had two answers, because of course they did. I can reanimate Shieldred again. They can't cast anything. They're top deck mode. Always reanimate Shieldred. Cast Ragavan. Play this tapped. And pass. Yep. Alright, you're in top deck mode. I need you to not draw... Actually, just draw a lizard, please. Alright, I guess that works? Yep, we're gonna just play this and pass. I'm not gonna play the land... Excuse me. Oof. Alright, draw nothing again, please. Okay, thanks. Statistically, you're overdue for a land. Well, doesn't look like a land to me. Alright, random lizard. Sure. Okay. No way you drew a burn spell. Come on. What are these top decks? Stop. Draw a land, please. How? How? Just draw lands. Alright, well now they're scrying too. Oh wait, but this triggers. They can't stack the top of their deck in any meaningful way. Yeah, they just get exiled. They kept a land and that thing on top. So I guess they just wanted a land? Sure. Okay. Well, they didn't kill everything, but my opponent's top decks have been efficient, to say the least. Alright, we're in on 3. Very likely I find it, unless I don't, because I'm me. But let's start with Brass's Bounty. Should net me some mana. Discount of 3, 4... not quite, but I'm still going to get it. It's just a card to cast. It's not the greatest, but... Alright, and then we cast... this. Because maybe I can find random stuff off the top. That's not it. Let's tutor up. I can kill my opponent's board with Grape Shot. This is the game where I lost Underworld Breach. I don't have access to it. Otherwise, I think we just win. Crick? No, I can't cast it. Ah. Bruh. Wow. Alright, yep. I thought we could win there, but without Underworld Breach, I don't think I have enough men. What are the lines? See, this is where it gets really hard. What are the lines there? Don't cast Bolas's Citadel? And then what? They killed Shieldred 16 times, so that was gone. Underworld Breach is gone. Cuts of Ribbons. Cut, still die. Alright, I gotta look. Should have won that. I think that was free. I just didn't know how to navigate it. Alright, so Breach is gone. Shieldred's gone. We're at 3 life. And we have 6 mana. And Sanguinate wouldn't have saved us. I already have Cut to Ribbons. I don't really care about Exsanguinate. Moorman is not doing anything. So no. Fable's totally dead. Actually, I think I'm going to take out Fable. I'm taking that card out. Thank you, thank you. Happy birthday to you too. Sign of Blood's not castable there. This doesn't do anything at all. Actually, again, this might not want to be in here. I've never won the coin flip. I haven't won a coin flip in Magic Arena in my life, apparently. Yeah, I'm taking that out. Creation wouldn't have done it. Gristlebrand was not castable. I found nothing to do off the top with this. It was just mono lands, because of course it was. The One Ring was castable. So we had the One Ring. This wasn't doing anything. More draw discard, like Seize the Spoils, was an idea, but it wasn't doing anything on its own. I'd have to draw off the top. Treacherous Blessing would have killed me. Pier. How was I getting to this? So I cast a Tutor, get Pier. I don't think I could win. Wow. I don't think I could win. Yeah, you could run Flare. Sacking your commander is pretty easy. Wow, I don't think I could win there. Alright. Yeah, we can run Flare, that's fine. Could probably run both and do the red ones more interesting. Alright, what's another, like, treasure, draw, discard card or something like that? Win conditions we have kind of taken care of. It's just getting to them is the problem. Like that game, I think I should have won. There's definitely a line there. There had to be a line. I refuse to believe there wasn't. Draw, discard, treasures. Okay, I'm not running that. What makes treasure tokens? I could run the draw 2 card thing. Oh, it's in here already. Deadly Dispute. It's just in here in the ugly one. The Weeb Dispute. Or the one I don't understand. Flick a coin is free? Why? Draws makes a treasure. Yeah, it's free. It's like 1 storm count. All this is a 1-mana cycle, though. Like, you just do 1 damage, you get a treasure token, and you draw. I don't need a cantrip. I don't need a cantrip even if the cantrip was free. I don't need it. Why does he call... What? Hello? What up? Yeah, I'm streaming. Yo, yo. No, no, no. Oh, alright. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. What were we doing? Oh yeah, what's another enabler? Yeah, storm count is ideal, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Like the cycling free card. It also is really bad in the intermediate. Like before I'm doing my thing, it does really nothing. I don't need a card like that. I need something that I need like big scores. Treasure token, card draw, nonsense. That's what I need. Season of what? I've never played the red one before. They are tapped, that's unfortunate. Exile 2, next turn we play them. Till the end of your next turn, whenever you cast a spell, you hit your opponent in the face. This could kill your opponent. Yeah, the treasures are tapped though. Is that okay? So you can look at 4 cards. You look at 4 cards. And you make a treasure token. It doesn't do both. Like, it's not big score. But it does... You can also kill people with the bottom one. Oh, creatures. Alright, it's only creatures. Oh. Alright, we have 3 treasures, discount of 4. We cast it, we exile 4 cards. Oh, it's so close. 5 treasures. Do we want Gilded Drake again? I don't think I want this. It's so close. Oop. Wait. Wasn't it called Gilded Drake? What's happening? What? What is it called? Goldspan Dragon, excuse me. Why am I calling it Gilded Drake? Oh, Gilded Drake is the... Is that, like, 2 mana, $300 card. I have one. It's in my Madrotha deck. On paper. Darkness? Wait. Is that a real card? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. There it is. Draw cards, can't be Stibidubu. Ugh. X can't be 0. Okay, whatever. Discount of 4. Let's just say 3, because 3 is the average. Draw 3 cards. Maybe sometimes more. So, like, Ancestral Recall, let's say, on average. You get a 3/3, and you go to 3. Okay, I don't know about that. Sure, yeah, I mean, it discounts your Rowan, but I don't need discounts. We're past the discount needing. This taps my mana egregiously, and then Rowan doesn't do anything, because I don't have mana. So, I don't... This is a post-Rowan card, not a pre-Rowan card. tap-wise. Unless... if you pay 1, do you lose 24 life? Is that how that works? Or are you set to 20 or 1 or whatever? Do you lose life? You lose life? Alright, yeah, then that's insane. If you just pay 1 and go to 1 and then Rowan is at 26. Okay, I didn't know it worked like that. If that counts as life lost, then yeah, this is actually it's a post and pre Rowan card. You can do it both. It's very versatile. Oh, it's so scary though, because then you lose access to a lot of cards because you're losing life on a lot of your cards still. So if you're at like 2, you can no longer, like Gristlebrand, let's say, if that was an option, like that's no longer an option because you had done this. But it does like set you instantly, just boom. Huh. Okay, well it's also mythic, so it's I don't have it. I didn't even pick that up. It's a mythic. We crafted the other mythic. To be honest with you, I probably would have crafted this instead. Because I don't really feel like I need more win conditions. I really don't feel like I need more. I would have probably crafted this first, had I known it existed. You brought to light the wrong things in the wrong order. It's alright, we'll craft it for next time. Hit the mother load. What's that? Apparently it's another card I don't have. What does this do? Discover 10. Oh, they're tapped. They're tapped. It's also triple red. That is very hard for this deck. Or it can be really difficult, triple red. Darkness? What? Why would I want darkness? That's just straight up fog, right? Yeah, no, I don't know why I'd want that. I don't really care about that. I don't care about that at all now. What did we change? Oh, Goldspan Dragon. Okay, let's just keep playing. I think we could just chalk that up to either me misplaying egregiously or my opponent had killed Shieldred and Underworld Breach is under Mox, and I couldn't figure it out from there. But I really... we gotta ask ChatGPT. That's what we gotta do. We gotta give it the 99 and say, how do we win without these 2 cards? That's what we gotta do. I'll have to remember that one. That's a case study game there. For sure. This is very slow, and it's on the draw against a green deck, so I don't think that's gonna be a thing. This is also really slow, but if Bitter Triumph is useful, it's not that bad. Let's play you. But if Bitter Triumph isn't good, then this hand is terrible. Alright, Bitter Triumph appears to be good, so this hand is viable. Good enough? Who knows? But it certainly did something. It's unlikely Rowan survives, but you can't count it out. They probably take Staff. Actually, I have no idea what you take. If they take the Tutor, I don't have a way out of this from hand alone. So this is the way I'm winning. All of these are viable. All 3 of them make sense. Okay, they took the one I probably would not have taken, but they did take that. We did have a significant top deck. See if it pans out. It does. Fetch, shock, discount of 3, and then we see what we can do. Not gonna go for Shieldred first. Let's actually lead with this. Get rid of these. Okay, that was awful. This is free. I don't know if that matters, but sure. I can cast it again, too. Oh, wait, I mean, we're a Storm deck. Might as well cast it again, right? Alright, what is Storm? I actually have cast quite a few cards. Good thing it keeps track. 5? Okay, it's not happening. Underworld Breach, because it's in our deck this time, for real? For real, for real? Cast, you. Get rid of you. You. What's nice is this discards, so it fuels the underworld as you repeatedly cast it. Alright. Again, another person who doesn't want to play it out, but I do not have a win guaranteed here, I don't think. Storm count was currently... It was 5? This was 6. 7? And then this is the second time I'm casting it. 8. Does it keep track anywhere? No, it doesn't. Alright, so 8. We draw... This would be 9 if we get tendrils. It'd be 9. We go down to 3. This makes 2 treasure tokens. Alright, so we have 4 mana. We go down to... No, we have 5. There's 2 swamps. So 5 mana. We tutor tendrils. We cast tendrils for 2. We have 4 mana remaining. We got 5 down to 4. And then tendrils down to 2 mana. Can I cast tendrils twice? Exile 3 cards with this. 1, 2, 3. This, that, and that is in the graveyard. I think I cannot tendrils twice here. So we'd have to find a different thing. Okay. Got there anyways. I thought as deep as I'm going to. Going as deep as I can. I would have a land in the graveyard? Okay. Then I guess it would have worked. I wasn't sure if the discard happened already with the cast there. I wasn't paying attention. If so, then I think I was too short, wasn't I? So I needed another card. Because you can't exile tendrils to itself. So I might have actually needed another card. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Oh, this is so close to being good. Actually, you know what? This could be really good. But if it doesn't work, we just lose. And we lose really fast. Ugh. No, I don't like this. I'm on a draw, though. I think I'm asking for too much with this. Am I? Maybe I'm not asking for too much. I don't, it's thinking is for other people. That's not what we're here for. Excavator's disgusting. Opponent has just, like, the nuts. Of course they do. Guess I'll take the infinite landfall triggers. Try to play against the not infinite landfall triggers. This would be the turn I really want my opponent to play their commander, but I'm gonna say it's probably not very likely. Alright, well, it's not panning out too well. It needed to line up exceptionally well, and it didn't. I think this game is over. I'm not even going to entertain my opponent pretending like they have to think about anything. I'm just going to concede. It didn't work out. Yeah, oh, big score goes back in the graveyard. You're right, I didn't count big score. Okay, so then we had it. You're right. Land big score. There it is. Fortunately, we don't have to think ahead. But yes. It does all the thinking for us. Another hand that's like on the draw needs help. Another hand that's on the draw and needs help. What is going on? Okay. Actually, this is a god-awful matchup, isn't it? Alright, yep. I'm gonna send the snooze emote because Mana Dorks on the play are better than Sol Ring in 4-player. And I don't feel like playing against it. I would argue I've probably already lost. If I could discard my opponent's commander... Actually, you know what? If they had no commander at all, we'd probably still lose. It also has your lands enter tapped, Thalia. So, like, my pain lands to turn on Rowan just, like, don't work, I don't think. What happens with Thalia and shock lands? I don't think you have the option to put it in untapped. Maybe you do. Maybe you can still pay life. I've never had it happen. And if I have, I don't remember. Alright. Alright, yeah, we're good then. It would have worked. Wait, this is not the good Eshki. Cool. Still on the draw for the 4th game in a row. Can make something of this. No turn 2 play. No turn 2 play. Okay. Instantly lose to counterspell. Well, you should counter Rowan. Don't counter the Chrome Mox. Never counter Chrome Mox. What are you doing? Okay, that's a reason to counter Chrome Mox, because it's consign. There's a reason. Wait, you can consign Rowan's ability. Oh no, you can't. It's not a triggered ability. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, well, it's the Teamer Mythic Rare pile. That's fun. Surely I'll get to untap with my commander. I was told that's how Magic works. You play your commander and your opponent lets you have fun. Oh, silly me. Man, I love the $400 Mythic Rare pile. That's fun. Alright, well, you can play the bad Eshki if you just play all the best cards in Teamer. You can just do whatever you want in the command zone. I'm going to call it the bad Eshki. It's not like it's a bad card, but it's not as good as the other one. But I wouldn't say it's like bad. It's not like bad or anything. Oh my goodness, we're on the play? No way. I thought it impossible. Oh look, it's Dark Ritual. Wow. Crazy. Actually bananas. Tap land? Correct. If I want to play my commander next turn. Well, if I didn't take that Dark Ritual, we probably did lose. Shoot, we still might lose. I don't really have anything going on at all. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I don't have much going on. Kind of tragic. Didn't draw anything. Alright, just cast Shieldred. Just cast it. Happy Womb Eviction Day? Thank you, you too. I'm not going to trade. They probably wouldn't trade, and I don't think swinging matters. Sure, there are a ton of bad hits, but there's actually a sizable portion of solid hits as well. I think they're interested in dealing with Shieldred above all other things. And apparently they cannot do that. Found what we were sort of looking for. Can we win with 2? I think we're just going to make the most of it. Just going to make the most of it here. So, Pier wins if they have nothing. Discount it by 2. Cannot cast it right now. Can I cast Brass's Bounty? Nope. Alright, so we get one of these. My day is going as good as it is. Let's cast this. Let's get rid of you. Alright. Journey time. I'm not netting mana, is the problem. Can I even cast this, actually? Oh, that's kind of cool. How it, like, lets you... Those were kind of trippy. Yeah, I don't have enough mana discount. But I mean, I had to make the best of what I had. I'm still gaining a lot of life, but Sephiroth, I don't really care about that. Okay, Mox, huge. Huge. Double Mox. Even larger. Even larger. Let's cast this again, because now we can. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, so we have 2. Can go to 3. I think we're just casting Black Market? Could cast it next turn. There's nothing I could possibly draw. No, there are things I could actually draw here. Okay, there's cards I can draw. Not many, but they do exist. I don't have a red source with this Chrome Mox. So, casting Black Market is maybe just done. I think I do want Worst Fears. We're going to get rid of Lightning Bolt here. And not cast Black Market. Yeah. Alright. I thought about it too late. I probably just shouldn't have cast that. So they can probably flip Sephiroth. However, they probably cannot kill me. Yeah, the discount was not steep enough. Couldn't do it with 2. But I think what we just did was more than worth, you know, going for at least. And we're at 50. They're very... Yeah, they're not going to kill me at 50. They stole my Dark Confidant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that's not enough. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I think it's either 20. It's somewhere from 25 to 27. One, two, three, four, six. Can it attack itself? No. Alright, well they're losing Blood Artists. Yeah, they are going to flip this, which I'm pretty sure doesn't kill me, right? Another attacks. No, it doesn't kill me. They found a card they like. There's no way to get to it, though. They can't cast it. And they are losing their entire board. No, there's no Necropotence in here. It's triple black. It's okay, but I took out Necropotence. Take it out. It's not really work. It doesn't work as good as you think it does. I've played a lot of Necropotence in this deck. It's never like pans out. So I have one, and from there I'm not sure what I can do. Let's see. I can just straight up cast this. Alright, it's sort of like a very devastating cycler, so I'll just do that. It's like a devastating cycler. Deal 8 to my opponent. Wow, they had a really good card in their hand. Let's not let them have that, shall we? I guess that's it. I can make them lose life here, but I have no guarantee lethal. I have no guarantee lethal. What just happened? Oh, I did it in their upkeep. I'm an idiot. Okay. I don't think there's any lethal. Four. They go to 17. Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yep, that's worth it. Oh, maybe I wanted to swing with their commander. I could have gotten more life. Yeah, alright, I wanted to swing with their commander for sure. Okay, so we have cards. We just have to find lethal. I cannot cast Peer. I would be able to if I had Black Market in play. I just didn't go that route. Tendrils, cut, 8. Alright, I think we get cut to ribbons because my opponent's cards don't help them. So we should do this. Yep, we're gonna go this route. It's not lethal, but it's alright. Because they take 8. And I can flash this back and pretty easily find lethal. I have almost lethal with ribbons, actually. Oh, I actually have lethal with Sheoldred as well. And the only reason I'm going this route is because I know their hand. And no card in it matters. As far as I'm to understand. I think it's just an army of, like, random chump blocking nonsense. Alright. Ribbons gets there. Look at that. Nice. Sweet game. Combat actually mattered. Stealing their turn was way better. I called it, like, I think I at least called it a cycler. Like, oh, I'm just cycling it because that's all it's doing. But actually, no, it's not taking an extra turn. It's taking an extra turn while also wrecking your opponent's turn. So it's kind of both. But yeah, that's kind of neat. Just getting in there with Rowan to kill my opponent was something I haven't quite done yet. That's pretty cool. We like those. We like those games. We like those games. I don't know if I have time for another game. That was another reason of playing Rowan, was I didn't have to spend 90 minutes to, like, build the deck. Because I have to... Yeah, I gotta go in 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna call it in early. Oh, man. I don't know if I have any new insights from last time I played this. But, yeah, the 4 damage, you're right. I said it wouldn't matter. It probably did. But again, they could have blocked. And if my opponent blocked with Sephiroth, that game would have been completely different, right? I'd have to recast it. They'd have to recast it. Yeah, it would be a very different game if we both had to do that. But yeah, it was not just inconsequential. Yeah, it did matter. So yeah, this is pretty nice. The longer it exists, the more people... Oh, the more time goes on, I should say. The more people are aware that you just have to kill Rowan, and you sort of just aren't doing anything. And that's kind of the only downside of this. Not every deck is going to have the answer, though. You will untap with it. If your opponent is a green deck, which, let's be real, there's a ton of decks that just ignore you. Mostly green. You just kind of destroy them, because you untap with Rowan, and it really doesn't take much to win the game. At all. I don't know how many of these cards could be... There's a balance between win conditions, life loss enablers, and card draw. So you need ways to go crazy once you've discounted your spells, and you've got to that point. I think we have a good balance here with this. It did not seem like there were many turns at all where I couldn't lose life with Rowan, but that is something to take note of. Sometimes you can exploit your opponent. They might have something that you might not be thinking about that makes you lose life on your turn. That does happen sometimes, like Sephiroth, actually. If something dies, they just drain you for something, and then boom, now you have actually lost life from your opponent's cards. Just sometimes that comes up. It's cool to kill people with an assortment of things. It's not all just, like, Gristlebrand, Shieldred, haha. No, like, I actually did win with Worst Fears. I've won with Cut to Ribbons. I've won with Gristlebrand. I've won with Tendrils. I've won with Underworld Breach, Grape Shot. I don't think I targeted my opponent with Shieldred and, like, what is it, Sign in Blood? I don't think we've done that. But... it's just easy. Actually, you know what? There's a card that's better than Sign in Blood because it lets you cast it, like, kind of the turn... Yeah, Painful Bond? It's cheaper, and it deals damage to you. I forgot this existed. That might be better than Sign in Blood, actually. It's easier to cast on the turn you're going off to because it's not double black, which does matter. But, yeah, what's interesting here is you can... ping yourself with your own spells and then tap with Rowan. So instead of casting it on the same turn, like Sign in Blood, you cast it the turn you tap Rowan. This, you can cast it a turn before, and then other spells can be cast to deal damage. So that might be valuable. And it's an instant. Who knows? But it's sort of interchangeable. The color restriction's annoying. Like, you don't want mana pips in your cards. Beseech the Mirror sort of offsets it because you can cast the card for free sometimes. But this could just be a different card that doesn't force you to spend 3 mana up front every time. I would argue that's probably one of the worst cards in the deck just because of that. If I want to do that, it's probably trying to just peer into the abyss and win with... oh, that's another way it would win. You target your opponent with Peer into the Abyss when you have Shieldred in play. And then they just lose their entire life total 6 times. Probably more than 6 times, actually. So, Dark Petition? Yeah, you could. Sacking your commander is pretty easy. Dark Petition's kind of expensive, but you don't really care about that. Do I own it? Oh, I don't own it, huh? Is it in the game? Oh, it is in the game. Look at that. Yeah, this is fine. You just sack your... Like, I'm running Flare, because sacking your commander is Sometimes just part of the thing. There's casualty cards in here, sacking your commander to casualty. Sort of free. Yeah, this could come in here. I don't know what you take out, but it... Oh, you know what? It actually nets you mana. Shoot. There's another card I just forgot it existed. I haven't played this since Magic Duels? Yeah, I think Magic Duels. The last Duels of Planeswalker game, I think, had this. Magic Duels. I think so. Somewhere in there. But yeah, that actually works really nicely. There was the red season, but the treasures are tapped and the bottom part's only creatures, so that didn't really feel right. There was that other card we were talking about earlier. What is it? Welcome the Danger Noodles. This card is a double-edged sword, but most of your cards already are. What's interesting here is you can... I didn't realize this up front. You can just set your life total to like 3, and then Rowan taps. It doesn't matter if you were at like 20 or whatever. You don't set your life total there. You just lose that much life. So that works. If you're at 13 and you do this for 2 and you go to 2, you've lost 11 life. You know, you don't... Your life total becomes that, and that also counts as losing life, is what I'm trying to say. So you can set up Rowan really easily with this card. However, it does end up shutting off a lot of your other spells, because now you probably can't lose any more life, right? Like, you're not going to activate Gristlebrand anymore. Certain lines are now just gone because you've done that. But you do get a crazy Rowan. But... like I've been saying, this deck specifically doesn't need Rowan to go crazy. You just need it at like 3 or 4, and then you're good. 2, I couldn't storm off really with 2. It's like 3 or 4, and you're solid. Honestly, you're good at 3, and you're good. So you don't really have to tap Rowan for 20. But if you want to, for your X spells, like Exsanguinate or Cut to Ribbons, you know, you can just suddenly one-shot your opponent. And this card also does stuff after you've tapped Rowan. Because now your Rowan, if it's big enough, you could do X for 20 or something. Not realistic, but it is a certain... so it's viable on both sides of Rowan, and I really like this card because of that. It's really interesting, honestly. If it was brought to my attention earlier, I probably would have crafted it over Worst Fears, but it didn't come to my attention for that, so... I don't really... Yeah, you can try to enable haste here. It's just not really reliable. Most of the haste enablers still require an extra turn for you to have it matter, and you're never playing Mass Hysteria because that's insane. Also, the lands you spent to actually cast Rowan, like you tap 3 mana to cast it, that's 3 mana Rowan doesn't have access to help you win. Right? You discounted your spells, but 3 of your lands are tapped. So... it's not like Lightning Greaves, where you just put it on immediately, and then you're just going. It's not like that. So, I don't really like haste that much, and the other issue with haste is just because you have haste doesn't mean you, A, can just instantly win, and B, your opponent just doesn't deal with this. You know, so, like, it doesn't necessarily save you. Like, Swiftfoot Boots can be responded to. Yeah, no, haste was... one of the first things, a long time ago, I had decided it's not really worth ever considering. Brass's Bounty was kind of sketch, because we don't actually do critical mass land count, so this is a bit sketchy to me, but sometimes it works out. There were plenty of games, I think, where you just go for this and be happy, with a tutor, I mean. Like, alright, just net some mana or something like that. Especially if Rowan is large enough to discount it for real. But it's one of those cards that could just probably be something else. Goldspan Dragon has been in and out. I don't know if it's right. If you have any sorts of treasure, you can just, you know, go to combat. If you cast this for 2 mana, swing, and then if you have just any amount of treasures, more than 1 I should say, then this is pretty solid. But sometimes it doesn't really feel that great. But yeah, if you could run like 5 Pirates Pillages, you would. Because that's definitely one of the better things to get. Yeah, but you can get tripped up, I will say. This is one of those decks you probably want to play like in isolation on like Cockatrice. Or ask ChatGPT. for the Lions. Give ChatGPT your 99 and be like, what do I do if my opponent has exiled Underworld Breach? How do I win from here with 3 mana? And then just quickly ask GPT. Maybe it'll give you a good answer. Find the line for you. I don't know. Is that cheating? It probably is. Wait, is that cheating? Oh no, is that cheating? It is a bot playing the deck for you. Uh-oh. Alright, never mind. Don't do that. I don't know. I didn't read the terms of service of Wizards, but it's technically not botting. You wouldn't probably have the time to do it, you know, in the given game, because you'd rope out before it gave you a good response. But something's kind of funny there. Yeah, that's about it. Huge fan of this deck. Love it. One of my favorite commanders in the format. It is not in Hell Q, which is really nice. I don't think it would survive for a nanosecond in Hell Q, so I'm glad they appreciate that. And it's just vulnerable to dying. That's just the main thing. If your opponent knows what you're doing, they might want to kill this. If they don't, they might still kill it anyways. There was 1 or 2 games someone killed it because they had nothing else to do. Like their removal couldn't target Shieldred, so they killed this. Whereas I'd much rather them have killed Shieldred. My opponent probably would have killed Shieldred had they been able to with that removal spell. But because the card forced them to kill this, they actually chose right. It was kind of sad. Happens sometimes. It's like, oh, please kill Shieldred, please. And like, nah, Rowan. But yep, that's all I got for you. So let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope everyone had a good birthday, because I did.